Hi, this is Katie with Tree Line Woolens, and today we'll demo the Provisional Cast On. The Provisional Cast On is a helpful cast on when you want to keep some live stitches that you can then come and knit into later on. So you will crochet a chain and then knit into that crochet chain, and that crochet chain will be made of waste yarn. So then you'll come back, remove it later on, and then you'll have some live stitches to knit into. So all you're going to need is a crochet hook, some waste yarn, your knitting needles, and your working yarn. Let's get started. So first you're going to start out with a slip knot in your waste yarn, and you've got your crochet hook here. All right, and you'll just tighten that up. And I've just got a little bit of a tail here. You don't need a long tail. And all you're going to do to create the crochet chain is come around, and that is the first chain. So just twist, twist. Okay, and you'll want to create a crochet chain that is at least the number of stitches that you're looking to cast on. So in this example, I'm going to cast on 64 stitches for a sock. So I'm actually going to crochet probably about 70 chains just to give me some extras. You just don't want to have too few. Okay, so I've now completed my crochet chain. I have 70 chains here, and what you want to do is just cut off the end of your yarn here, and then just create just a very loose tie. And this is going to be the side where you will then come back and undo the waste yarn, and it'll come out very nicely. So just create a nice little knot there just so it holds together, but it's not too tight that you can't undo it. Now, you're going to want to knit into your crochet chain, right? And where you knit is important. So there's one side that's going to be pretty flat, and then there's one side that's going to have the bumps, and you're going to knit into the bumps. Treat each of these as little stitches that you'll be knitting into. So to do that, you will insert your knitting needle into the first little bump there, and I'll grab my working yarn, and then I will just knit through, and that is my first knit stitch on my waste yarn. Okay, here we are. I'm knitting into the second bump. Knitting into the third. Fourth. And you'll just continue like this until you have cast on or knit all of the stitches that you're looking to cast on. So again, in my example, if I'm casting on 64 stitches for a sock, then I will just do this 64 times. And that is the Provisional Cast On.